What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hope you guys are all having a great day. Today, we're going to be talking about Mobileye. We're going to be talking about some analyst upgrades. We're going to be talking about the daily chart and the weekly chart. We're going to be talking about where I think Mobileye is going. Before we get into all of that, I just want to say a big thank you to everybody who sent prayers, wishes, and love my way and my family's way. We've been dealing with a lot with COVID and our kids getting sick and my youngest having what we believe to be a febrile, or oldest having a febrile seizure, and it's just been a really hectic, really difficult last 2 weeks. And so I took a couple of days away to focus on my family and them. So I appreciate everybody's patience. I appreciate all the love and the support that you all gave me, and uh, everybody's doing a lot better now, and everything's on the mend. So let's hope it continues that way, and we can all move past this, and my kids can fully be healthy, and everybody can fully be healthy in my family, and we can have a good two. My son's second birthday's coming up next Monday, and then Christmas right after that. So looking forward to the holidays. Hopefully we can all be sick free, and yeah. So let's get into the charts. Again, I really appreciate you all. I love you all. And yeah, let's get into it. So Mobileye, they shot up today. First thing we got to talk about, they shot up today due to Wolf Research upgrades Mobileye Global to outperform from peer performance. Average rating and gained bumped up to overweight. The mean price target of 1872. And then that was about 5 hours. That was this morning, 7:37. Then 755, Mobileye raised outperform from peer perform by Wolf Research. They just reprinted it, and the stock was about Mobileye was about 8%, 7 or 8% higher, I think, at the peak. And then here comes RBC Capital. And it seems like RBC Capital don't even know who they are, honestly, and don't even see them on any big name stocks. I only see them on very small name stocks, but I might be wrong, or might just not know that much about them. But every time Mobileye gets some traction, guys, every time they get going, RBC Capital comes out and puts the same $11 price target out. They just print it and say maintain with $11 price target, and they haven't changed it at all, no matter what's been going on. They just keep printing the same thing. So that is why I believe this stock has come back down to only 0.76% up and might end the day negative. We'll see. But I'm here to show you the charts and what's actually going on, and don't give a absolute crap about RBC Capital and what they believe and how they believe this is $11 stock, because I'll tell you right now, it ain't. Okay. Um, Not with the technology this company has, not with the fundamentals this company has, not with the outlook and where things are going in FSD, autonomous vehicles, the partnerships they have brewing, so on and so forth. I've been talking about this name for a long time now. And yeah, fundamentally wise, technical analysis wise, nothing's changed, guys. It's only getting stronger. It's coming out of this bottom feeder session, and it's only getting stronger on the price. But not just that, but it's also getting stronger on the fundamentals. They're coming out of all the they're turning headwinds into tailwinds with China, with the recession, with inflation coming down, with um, the big news about um, basically better regulations and later regulations on autonomous vehicles with the Trump administration. So every way you look, it's looking better and better and better, guys. So let's talk about the charts, right? So we broke out of this. We're going to talk about daily chart first. We always talk about weekly. We're going to get into that, but I wanted to pull down into a daily chart to show you what's going on underneath underneath the engine, or underneath the hood of the car, right? So we still have this price gap up to $20.01. We already broke out of this, as we know, our inverse head and shoulders, and also our symmetrical triangle pattern. We already broke out of that. We're already good. We're already up. We still haven't reached that measured move yet, also. But let's talk about this nice little bull flag that we're forming right here. You see that we had a run up of 1480. up to about 1920. We're consolidating here as we come and fill in this bull flag. It may continue to do this, come down, touch this bottom again, or it might just stop right here on this 9 EMA on the daily, in this guider that we have right here. So it might come in and stop there, right, on the smoothing average as well. So it could stop right here and bounce, or we can come down a little lower and retest this bottom of the flag. But we are creating this bull flag, and when we break out of this bull flag, it has a measured move, and a measured move is essentially taking the bottom of the flag to the top of the flag, taking it from the breakout point, which I think it would be right here above this candle wick, and measuring that out to the same distance as this, to the bull flag. So it would be about 23% higher from the breakout. It would be about 35% higher from where the stock is now. And this breakout would bring us right through the 2001 gap fill. It'd bring us right through our weekly measured move of $20.30. And it would send us into this beautiful volume gap that we see here on the volume anchored profile. It would bring us right through this beautiful gap right there, up to this point of $26.95, $27 to fill this volume gap that we have here. It would do a lot to bring us closer to filling that gap before we would hit obviously resistance right here at 25 with all of this previous support, and it'll turn into resistance, probably bounce down until it finally breaks out through. See, so you got to look, you got to zoom out, guys, because when you zoom out, you'll see support, 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 support. That'll be resistance. That'll all be resistance right now. So once we get to this $25 area, that is going to be the really difficult area to break through. This right here, that's a little bit of support. That's a little bit of resistance that we'll have to fight through, but not much, right? This isn't as much as obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 over the last, since its infancy, since it came into the market, the dinosaur stage, right? So we have a measure move up to $23.18. Nice bull flag forming. I think we break out of that bull flag. I think what's really going to get us out of this bull flag and break up to the upside is going to be the Porsche news coming out, and the partnership with them. They're also working on a couple other partnerships right now. Nothing's been announced, but when we get that announcement, or Analyst Day is next, is on my oldest son's birthday. He's turning 2. It's on his birthday on December 9th. So either that could be a catalyst to send us through this bull flag higher, or the partnerships being announced could be the catalyst to send us through this bull flag and higher. And once we break this bull flag, like I said, we might come up to 2001, 2030 area. And then we'll probably pull back to retest before moving higher to the measured move of 2318. This has a measured timeline of, we don't know yet, so let's just go with a month, right? So if that's the case, then whoops, come on. If that's the case, that's taking us into January 2025 before we get to the $23.18. So still pretty quick. Again, we have to break out in order for this to get an accurate depiction of the timeline, and also we have to break out if we want to have this measured move. But the good thing that we have on our side is that on the weekly chart, we already have broken out, and we have not reached this inverse head and shoulders and symmetrical triangle measured move up to $20.30. We haven't filled this price gap at $20.01. So we have already done that, and we have made a higher low. We are making another higher low now before we continue higher into filling this price gap, while subsequently breaking out of that bull flag and then giving us another measured move up to that $23.18 area, right? So I drew this little box here, and this little box is essentially going to be our pullback area. Our pullback area takes in consideration these wicks in the middle of this candle right here. So with this consolidation box right here in this pullback area, we're looking at 1760, 1758, where we had such a tough time getting through. And honestly, what I would love to see is tomorrow's Friday, obviously. So what I would love to see is us pull back up above the $17.58 area. That way we wick down below it, but we end the week at 1758, preferably 1759 or higher. That means that we came through, we retested this area, came down further through the retest, but still retested the area, and we're still good to go on that retest of this previous resistance that we had now turned support. So as long as we do that, I think we're still good to go. If we don't, then that means we're going to come back down possibly to the 9 EMA right here, which is also the high five indicator. The high five indicator turns green or red based off all the high five setup and the strategy, but the overall indicator line here is a 9 EMA, and this is a 9 smoothing moving average. So just for G whiz for you guys. So that's what I would like to see, but if not, I'm totally comfortable with it coming all the way down to possibly $16.51 or $16.12 down here to this 9 EMA is possible. So if it does come down here and continues lower, I will be a buyer. And you see we have, if we pull up the line chart, higher low, higher low, higher low. You see, even if it does come down to this 9 EMA right here, is there any reason to worry? Because honestly, we'd probably bring this down to right there, which we're still holding this support in the Williams consolidation box. And then we bounce higher to go to this upside. And subsequently, we'd come down here. We'd bounce, still making a higher low, and then continue higher to the gap fill, right? So and what it might look like is something like this. So if we do continue to pull back, we come back here, we bounce, we come higher, maybe to there, we come back, retest this area, make it into support off a bounce, and then come up to $20.01, come back down, retest that support area created, and then continue higher, and so on and so forth. And that's how you see it work. It's not going to perfectly work like that, guys, but it's how I'm looking at it and how you have to look at it to understand the movements and how this thing's going to play out. So that is what I'm looking at right now. So next profit target, next price target is either one, whatever you guys want to do with it. That's going to be $20.01 or $20.30. $20.30 is the measured move. $20.01 is the gap fill, price gap fill. And then, like I said, we have a bull flag. If we get this breakout, we'll have a measured move to $23.18. So a lot of upside ahead. That's 35% from today's price. A lot of upside ahead. Fundamentals look great. Technical analysis looks great. No reason to fret. No reason to fear. This is just a normal little pullback that I'm seeing. Also, shorts have increased our position as of December 4th. According to Fintel, 22.43% short float with a 5.38 days to cover. So we still have not short squeezed. We are still waiting for that, and we will continue to fight the shorts until we get that. And then I still won't be giving them many of my shares. I'll trim a little bit, but still holding for the long term. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you got some knowledge and some good insight out of this. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you're still holding Mobileye, if you're buying more, if you're excited for this dip to buy more. I've been buying a little bit more of my some options and some shares. So yeah, just being patient with this name. Already up a lot of money, a lot of gains on this name. So just being patient and riding the wave. So appreciate it. Drop a comment. Thanks all again for all the love and support. Love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.